It was good. It really was. We came out this morning. We're spirited. Got after it. This afternoon, majority of it, we're gonna go to special teams. So I thought that went really well. We had a team period where we got in 12 minutes we got 28 plays run, which is pretty good on both fields. So you got 56 plays done in 12 minutes. That's big time stuff. So we got better. I feel like they're starting to understand the tempo and what we want. They're having fun with it. So that's good.
How many guys are you looking at in the return game?
Wow, it's so early. What we're doing right now is we're teaching it all of them, and then we're going to scrimmage different parts of it at different times and do it live, and then we'll be able to tell then who's ready to do it. But we're trying to get all the speed guys we can, of course, on all the sprint teams and that type of thing. And field goal, we were working on that today and shored that up, so that was good.
Your thoughts on, you mentioned yesterday you guys were going to talk about the quarterback situation.
Yeah, we talked about every position. We felt like in the quarterback position, all four of them have been doing well. We're going to move a couple of them, move them around a little bit, go with different teams some, and see how they do with different receivers, different quarterbacks, different lines, and do that a little bit. But so far, we've been pleased with all of them, how they're doing. And then we've we got a couple of linemen bummed up right now, so the other guys are hanging in there and doing well. Got to get them back out.
What is Nimbots was out today?
Yeah, Nimbots had he's had a headache. We couldn't figure. We were worried it might be. It wasn't. He's got sinus problems, so we're gonna get some sinus stuff. He's new to the country a little bit, so it's sinus situation. So they got that all remedied, and he should be back going tomorrow.
And then a weekend, you mentioned that you like to have a week before you start evaluating some of the younger guys.
Yeah.
Any of the first-year guys that have really stepped out or stood out to you?
Well, I think that the two young defensive ends have looked good to me. Jimmy Gilbert, Derek McCartney. I think that Cheeto Bays looked good in the secondary. Addison Gillum's still doing good at linebacker. Offensively, I think a couple of the running backs have really showed some things. We just got to make sure they're going to get enough carries that you would play them, or they could help a lot on special teams. That's what we're looking at also. I thought the young receivers have made some plays. A couple of them been beat up a little bit, but they came back out today, so I've been pleased. I thought Devin Ross has showed some good things, and see how he does under pressure. Of course, Cepho at quarterback has done good as a freshman, and then I think those offensive linemen, they've had to go a ton of reps, and so they're getting better and better, and they've been battling through. But it's really hard for offensive linemen to play right off, but a couple of them might have a chance to help us a little bit in backup roles.
The media has started a D.D. Goodson bandwagon. Is it worth hopping on, or
D.D.'s doing
jumping?
No, D.D.'s doing really well. As it always goes, we got to wait till we get into some games and see if you're able to keep doing it. But as far as what he's shown in practice and his work ethic and being able to make plays, and I'm excited about him run after catch and doing some things. So, I'm as optimistic as the fans of what I see every day. So hopefully he does it on Saturdays. We're going to definitely give him the opportunity to.
Any major injuries right now that you're dealing with?
No major injuries right now. We got no major injuries. No, like knees or anything like that. You just hope everything else heals like it should quickly.
Josh Ford,
he hurt his ankle.
Okay.
And so, with ankles, you just don't know. We're gonna have to keep him off of it for about a week and then see how it looks. Okay. But there's not any broken bones or anything like that. It's just an ankle sprain, and different people recover different ankle sprains. But running back's kind of tough because they're having to cut so much. Yeah. So hopefully he'll be able to come back here in a week or so.
Talk about some of the battles at the offensive line.
Wow. Well, I tell you, on the offensive line, I still feel good about Stephon Nimbot and Jack Harris at the two tackles. I think Mark Musto is really getting better every day because he's getting so many reps, and he's playing both sides, flipping back and forth. Inside, we're rotating those guards and centers. We've got them all different snapping, which I think is very important. And then hopefully when Munyer gets back, he'll be ready to step in and help us in there too. So that's kind of how that sits right now.
Do you have any better timetable on Munyer?
He is, the last 2 days he's run, had no relapses and setbacks, so that means he can keep continuing. So I'm hoping the first of next week.
What about Jeremy Irwin?
Jeremy, his foot has a little small fracture in it, so he's out for a while.
How old?
I don't know. It could end up being a redshirt year if it doesn't come back, because he has a redshirt year. That's a good thing. That's the bright side of it. The other side of it is we need him. But I'm not that kind of thing. If you throw him back out there training, it re-breaks it. You know, so we got to really be careful.
Would you rule him out for CSU?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm ruling him out for CSU. It would be look at the first open date to see if he's ready and if we need him.
How about how have open practices gone and information getting out there that you
David
don't want out
Platty
there?
is my spy in the sky, and he's trying to find out for me. So, throw him on the bus. I haven't heard anything out there now, so I don't know. I mean, every once in a while I might, but I haven't heard anything on that. But usually it gets back to me if there is. So hopefully everybody knows what we're doing on that, because I think I've seen a lot of people out with their kids and having a good time, and that's what it's all about. And that they've enjoyed. I've seen a lot of, Sunday there was people driving in from Greeley and outside Highlands Ranch and Denver and all over. So and they came up and said thanks, and so I'm glad because they said first practice I've been to in 10 years. So they were excited. So that was good. I think it's good.